What differentiates shows that become valuable business assets versus those that kind of fade away?
Right. Well, that's such a good point because when I started Produce Your Podcast, which was in March of 2016, there were less than 350,000 total podcasts. So, fast forward a decade, as you said, the industry has absolutely. It's evolved, it's changed, it's grown. Now we're into the millions of podcasts. And then what does that actually mean in terms of if you're a business owner and you want to leverage that podcast for growth? Is that you have to be really clear about how you're going to differentiate not only your podcast and the brand of your podcast, but also your messaging and the types of conversations that you're going to have with your audience. Because let's say, for example, if you are a consultant and maybe you're writing a book. So, do you want to leverage your podcast to create the chapters for those books so that you can have your audience engaged in the process as the book is being developed, while at the same time you're building the audience for that book release? So then you're getting really good data on engagement from where your audience is coming from, how they're consuming your content. And then ultimately that could layer into your marketing strategy for when you launch the book. Is that going to be a pre-sale strategy? Are you going to actually go and do live events in some of those markets where you have been growing your audience alongside writing the book? So there's so many different opportunities for business owners and podcasting that the number of podcasts really shouldn't be in any way an intimidating factor or even anything that you should use as a reason not to start a podcast. It really should be even more of an encouragement factor to why you should start a podcast, because it's showing now that it's more than just a nice to have for your marketing strategy, it's a need to have for your marketing strategy.
Level up your podcast with advice from the pros at Produce Your Podcast. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your network. For more expert tips and services, visit produceyourpodcast.com.